World Economic Forum, this is just a bunch of rich guys that go to Switzerland once a year in their jets and hang out and have TED Talks and drink wine, right? No. No. Okay? They've been working for 30 years to train people to be their gophers, to be their acolytes, to do their bidding. They've been training people for 30 years. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of their trainees all over the world. And they've intentionally, I mean, this isn't a conspiracy theory. You can look up the video of Klaus Schwab bragging about it.
He wrote a book, COVID-19, The Great Reset.
I know, we've read it. You know what's fascinating about that book, COVID-19, The Great Reset? Is it is full of BS. The guy isn't very smart. If you read the book, and it's not an easy read because it's just garbage. The science he talks about as if he's a scientist. He acts like he understands what's going on. It is full of bull. It is not science-based. And you know what? What I've observed, so here's the good news about this whole WEF crowd. You know, like Justin Trudeau and his finance minister and Gavin Newsom and Inslee in Washington State and the Prime Minister of New Zealand and the health director of Australia, all these people that we're all wanting to lock us up, right? And disrespect us, okay? All of these people, when you listen to them, they're not very smart. I mean, have you watched Trudeau? I mean, the guy he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. And I don't think he's got much backbone. I think the real power is that finance minister behind him. I think she's the one telling him what to do, and Klaus Schwab. Okay? But all the good news about these characters is most of them aren't very smart. And we can beat them. Okay? We can beat them. But first thing we got to do is we got to out them. Okay, now usually the rule is that we don't dox people, right? But with this crowd, as far as I'm concerned, have at it. Now, what we're about to do, we've invested thousands of dollars. Oh, this locking them up isn't even going to do it. Okay, we've invested thousands of dollars, and we're teamed with a group in Sweden. And we have built a massive spreadsheet of over 4,000 names of WEF trainees. And we've got their CVs, we got their jobs, we got where they are, where they come from, where they're working now, who they used to work with. It's not completely filled out. We're about to put this up on a blockchain protected site so they can't take us down. And we're going to ask all of you, and we're going to ask Steve Bannon's posse to crowdsource the rest of those names. Okay? And when people figure out other ones that aren't on that list, we're going to get them on that list. And when I'll tell you, there's a ton of I'm not going to call them Americans. People that are residing in the United States have U.S. passports, let's put it that way, that are embedded throughout our government and throughout the tech industry and throughout the banking industry and throughout the bloody media.